Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is finally going to be my January plan with me. So I didn't say this when I did my 2023 plan with me, or my setting up my beginning of my bullet journal. I didn't explain what my overall theme for this year would be. And last year what I did was I did plants as the whole theme. And I think maybe some people thought that because I set up my bullet journal with like a celestial theme that was going to be my theme throughout, but it's not. Plot twist. This year I'm doing video games. Every different monthly spread will be a different video game. It's something that I've always really enjoyed. I'm a big nerd at heart. So every month we will be doing different video games, and January's just happens to be one of my all-time favorites. Animal Crossing. If you came from my other channel, my main channel, you probably know that at one time I had a Twitch channel as well that I was pretty active on, and we played a lot of Animal Crossing over there. But Animal Crossing is one of those IPs that I have just gone hard on for over a decade. There's been lots of games that have come out, but Animal Crossing New Horizon is basically what this one is based off of because it's the most recent one. And I'm sharing like stickers with you guys as well. That's what I was just showing to the camera. I'm doing like a Celeste theme overall, like Celeste color scheme. So it still ties in with the celestial kind of stuff, but leans us into the video game. So Celeste is a character in Animal Crossing. She's an owl. Her brother owns the museum, and she's all about space and stars and just wonder. So that is who I'm theming basically everything around for this month. And I'm using my paintbrush pens to create like a galaxy nebula color scheme on this, and I loved how this turned out. I just think it just is really quintessential and feels like Celeste. It feels whimsical, it feels spacey in a lot of ways, and overall this brings me a lot of joy looking at it because it's so bright and colorful. It's not something I normally do, but you know, I figured for the new year I'm gonna start branching out. Also, be impressed. I didn't use my stamps, you guys. I'm actually brush drawing in the word January, and we're gonna do a gradient with this. I did have to look up at a picture of like someone else having written out January and then just copied it essentially by eyeballs, but I'm still really happy with it. I've been relying on my stamps a lot because I haven't really practiced brush like letter writing, and overall I think this came out really pretty. So I am thrilled with this cover page. It's super easy. I just wrote January on one page, did the galaxy drawing on the other, and put the stickers down, and then I just put in the calendar for January. And overall I just again get a lot of joy looking at this spread. It I think evokes Animal Crossing feelings to me, just good cozy vibes. And again, for the stickers, I got these stickers like 2 years ago off of Etsy. I looked at the seller's shop. She doesn't have these exact stickers for sale anymore, but there are other Celeste stickers, so I will have that linked down below in case you want to get any. I've had these for a couple years, and I told myself that 2023 would be the year that I enjoy things fully and like kind of take no prisoners and don't apologize for it kind of mentality. So I've had these stickers for a long time that have just been sitting in a drawer looking pretty. I decided it was finally time. Let me use them, let me enjoy them. Also from this Etsy shop, she does still have these up. There's washi tape, it's Celeste washi tape, and it's so cute, so I do end up using that one throughout as well. And again, I will link all of that for you guys down below in case you want to get any of it. But also just check out some of her other stickers as well. All really cute, all Celeste theme if Celeste is one of your favorites from Animal Crossing. And I think that's all I have to say about this. I think I'm basically almost done. I'm just putting borders on everything to kind of make everything look more cohesive and planned and polished. Once I'm done, here I am showing you guys the washi tape that I had mentioned. It's so cute. It's just little Celeste and her little in the little star wand and everything. It's really cute. So I definitely was happy that I was able to use this a lot. So this page after the cover page is going to be my habit tracker and mood tracker. We're starting with the mood tracker, and I'm just putting the washi tape down as a border. Again, I kind of did this a lot through a lot of these spreads just because I wanted to use the washi tape, and I figured, you know, the more I can use it, the better. And just putting a little like gray border around the washi tape, and then I had to look up how someone else did mood or a habit track, what was it, mood tracker in brush lettering, and I end up putting mood trackers, I think, like plural. There's only one on this page. This is what I get for looking at something and just copying it verbatim, but I'm trying to practice. For my mood tracker, I figured I would use fruit, and when I started my Animal Crossing island, which makes me really sad I haven't had time to play lately, but my island has pears as its island fruit, and I've almost always had pears. Like even in New Leaf, I believe I had pears. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna draw pears and color them in for my moods. And I did different shapes of pears. Just some of them are really wonky, some of them are really cute, some of them are big, some of them are small. Just lots of pears. And for my colors for the moods, I really wish I had a gold pen. And I really wish gold fruit was in New Horizons. But if you don't play the old Animal Crossing games, you used to be able to randomly and rarely get golden fruit, or a golden fruit on your trees. That's not a thing in New Horizons, unfortunately. It was in New Leaf in previous games, but I decided I wanted to bring that in. So for like the moods, I think I'm tracking for 4. I had like gold for a perfect day, which is, it's just a golden yellow, typical pear green for a good day, slightly off green color for an okay day, and then a brown color for a bad day. And I won't lie to you guys, 2023 has started off not great, so there's a lot of brown at the beginning so far. I'm hoping it, you know, improves after that, but I'm hoping to have at least one golden day. And a golden day is going to be something that, like, it's just a day that, looking back on, it will fill me with much joy and I'll have so many good memories of. That's the kind of perfect day that I'm looking for. After the mood board tracker side is completely done, I move to my habit tracker, which I honestly don't have many things I wanted to track. So like I started doing it, I don't really fill out this whole page because I was like, I don't really know what I'm tracking right now. It's the beginning of the year and I feel that overwhelming sense to get in shape. Like I think a lot of people do, and to get my life together, but I didn't really know what to track. So for this one instead, I just drew boxes, and I'm just gonna put calendars down in these boxes and then put headers on them. I may add more later, may not, I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood. I feel like the beginning of the year is always so overwhelming with trying to hit, you know, goals and with setting, you know, New Year's resolutions, and I just didn't want that kind of pressure. I was feeling it too much, so I only ended up doing 2. I did working out. I want to track how often I'm working out. It's not much right now. It's again chaos. I feel like it's constantly chaos going on, so it's been really hard to fit workouts into my schedule. And then the other thing that I put down was just to sweep the kitchen, because I want to make it a habit to sweep my kitchen at night. Like, I was good there for a little bit, like every night after dinner I'd load the dishwasher, wipe down the counters, and then sweep. And then lately I've just been too lazy and I've been skipping sweeping. So then like every 3 days I sweep, and it's a disgusting nightmare mess, and I would rather just do it every night. It's easier to just like touch clean throughout the week and then do one deep clean per week, rather than it always feeling like a deep clean. Y'all know? Easier to clean as you go, I think. But that's it for the mood and habit trackers for this month. After that, since I set up my bullet journal this year to have all of my project pans in one area, I honestly didn't have much else that I was like, well, what else am I going to include? So on this page, this one varies a little bit. You can see me going through some paper and stickers right now. And to be honest, I like didn't know what I was gonna put on this page. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do a notes page or like a brain dump kind of page. It isn't 100% looking like a Celeste theme, but it does kind of still fit with Animal Crossing, because with Animal Crossing New Horizons, cottagecore became huge. So I'm going like this mushroom fall autumnal kind of feel to this, but it's just a notes page. It's 100% basically blank, other than the little bit of decoration, and it's just for me to put whatever I need. Sometimes, like when you're making appointments, I need paper to write down the appointment date quickly, or like if I need to scribble something. That's all this is. So this isn't anything fancy, just a little notes page that will be easy for me to access if I need it. And I think this one came out really cute. Again, it doesn't 100% look like it fits with everything else, but in my brain it does, but I know it, like colors and everything, it's completely different from all of the other spreads. After the notes page, I move into my weeklies, and if you watched on my main channel, I have now moved everything over here, obviously, but if on my main channel you've come from there, then you know in December I did something very similar where I basically made a Dutch door for all of my weeklies. I loved that spread. It worked so well for me. Rather than making individual pages for every single week, this works really well. So I ended up just doing Dutch doors for all of the weeks in January, or on all of the days in January. So you'll see me blocking things off right now and measuring out where I want it to go. And then on the side panels, I'm doing that same thing I did on the cover page where I'm taking my paint pens and I'm making like a Celeste colored galaxy, and I'll put stickers over the top of this. But this was so therapeutic for me. It was the closest I've been to painting in a long time, and painting is one of my goals for the year, is to get back into art and painting again and just practice it. I'm so out of practice because it's been years, like probably close to a decade since I've really painted and drawn, and it used to be something I was really good at and really enjoyed. So that's one of my resolutions this year, and this was like a nice segue into kind of getting a feel for it again. But here I'm just making the Dutch doors. This is where all of the days will end up going, and putting stickers down. I wanted to see if the Dutch doors would 100% cover it. This Celeste sticker that I'm putting down too is so cute. I wish the Etsy seller still had this one. I love it, but I am so glad it's in my bullet journal and I get to enjoy it this year. And yeah, like I said, this is definitely something I'm taking into the new year. It's just enjoy your things. I used to hoard stickers and like, for why? They just sit in a drawer until I'm like, oh yeah, I have stickers in here. But now I'm like actually enjoying it. It makes me feel really good. I've had these stickers for 2 years and now I can look at them every day and be like, oh yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. The art style is so cool. And yeah, just trying to live life to the fullest at this point this year and kind of stop apologizing so much for being who I am. I think it's been one of the bigger things this year that I'm taking with me. I turned 33 this year. 3 is my favorite number, so I just figured 33 would be the year that I really try to come into my own again. I feel like the last few years for all of us have been really hard, and it's like everything's calming down now. And yeah, I just want to take this year to get to know myself again, not apologize for who I am as much, and to not feel bad for enjoying the things that I have, you know, enjoying the good things, living life to the fullest this year. Anyways, back to the spread. I don't know why I got on that soapbox. Here I am, I'm just putting in the lines for every single day. This is honestly really tedious. I really love this spread, but if you do this, just I'm letting you know, drawing out these lines is tedious. And I was really bored towards the end of it because obviously there's 31 days in January, so 31 boxes you have to draw, and it's just a lot. I would highly suggest putting on some music or putting on a podcast, something to entertain you while you do this. After I do the squares, I take a paint pen and I'm matching the paint pens to the galaxy on the other side, and I just scribble in some color and then I write the date. And then at the top I started writing the names of the day, like fully, towards like halfway through. I was like, no, I just kind of like the first letter instead. So I do change it halfway through, but overall I still like the way everything came out. On the little blank page on the other side, I'm writing in reflections because I did this last year and I really enjoyed it. For every week of the month, I like to have a little section where I can write in a reflection on it and just kind of talk through it. It's like a little journaling area, and it's nice to look back on. Even though, like I said, the first week of January was really rough for me, and that's not great to like look back on, I'm sure, but also hopefully by the end of the month, my reflections will be more positive and better and things will have improved. So it's nice to have, and especially at the end of the year, it'll be nice to know like where I've started and how I'm feeling at the end. So I like having little reflection areas. I usually do full spreads, but I think this little area will work perfect for it. I ended up doing the same thing on the other side, on the last page where I put in like the galaxy colors. I really liked the way that looked. And then under the last day on that page as well, I just put another notes page just in case I need more. Probably won't need more, but you know, it never hurts to have spare areas to write things in. After my weeklies are all done, I move into my content calendar, and on the other side of my content calendar, you guys see me doing a little fold in right now. Under this fold in, I'm gonna have a picture from the month. Just like as a hidden piece in this. I just like fold-ins. I wanted to use this lemon paper because it made me think of my Twitch days, playing Animal Crossing. We did a whole lemon theme around my character's house, and it just reminded me of easy, simple times, and I don't know, I really enjoyed Twitch overall, and I enjoyed the little community we had there. I just don't have time anymore, and it makes me sad, so I just wanted to do a little homage to that time in my life because it was fun. And it was nice trying something different in streaming. So I just, under the little fold-in of the lemon paper, I did a yellow paint pen, and I'm taking like this see-through motif like frame, and I'm gonna put that down, and then I'll glue probably a Polaroid, like an Instax Polaroid picture there, because I think it will fit perfectly. And then on the other side, I'm writing content calendar. This is where I'm gonna keep track of what videos I wanna do, what sponsorships I have this month, and any random ideas I have. And I'm just gonna do 3 columns for that. Usually I write in like an actual calendar, but right now I don't really feel like I need that. I'm trying to catch up, so I've been uploading a lot on my main channel. And then for this channel, it's really like a slow roll trying to get it going, because these bullet journal videos do take a lot of effort. And then a lot of my other videos, it's just a slow roll. Also, this channel is so small. Obviously, it's one of my goals to grow it to 1,000 subs this year because that reaches monetization. So right now, I'm not making money off this channel, so it can't be a huge priority in the grand scheme of things because I don't have much time to do things like this. But overall, I enjoy it. I love this. I'm really excited about this channel and the growth, and we're doing the flip through now of everything that you guys just saw, and I am so in love with how this entire setup this month came out. It brings me so much happiness looking at it because it's so colorful, which is 100% like out of my comfort zone typically, but I love it. It just reminds me of really good times, happy times, and I think it's a really good mindset for me personally to be in for the new year, because I can be kind of a negative person, and I know this about myself, but this does bring me happiness. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you in another one. Bye!